I started playing music when I was a little boy, and I grew up in Philadelphia, which really had a lot of music happening, all types of music, classical music, R&B, jazz music, and so I just got into it. Through the piano, I met many people playing not just, concerts, but playing in hospitals and prisons, with choirs, with singers, in very beautiful places and places in the middle of the night, And so you start to see the whole world through music, and I guess pretty much I've been doing that since I was a little kid.
I'm 72 years old now, and I still have no definition where music is about. I try to put down every time I come to a place a good concert. Whenever is this music or no music, I don't know. I'm doing this because I think I'm too stupid to sell ice creams. Otherwise I would have taken a real profession and having normal sleep like everybody. I cannot read musical notation. For me it's all fly poop on a white paper. John Cage used to say music is like organized noise, and I can go with him so far.
My father was a lawyer and a political activist, especially during the time against the Vietnam War in the United States. And his life is really interesting, and my brothers went into that sort of way of working. And so I guess I could have done that because it was around my house a lot, that type of talk about politics and the police and all these types of things.
We were traveling today 10 hours to come here from Parma. I hope it will deliver some music. That's why we do it. But what the definition for music is, I have no idea. And I want to keep it like that as long as I live. As a matter of fact, I even mistrust people who can say exactly what the music is and how they play. I don't believe shit of it. I think it's all nonsense. You play the moment, that's what you play. But if you are a composer and you're setting up this and that and it has to come to that, then still you're setting it up, it still has to come to music. But what music is, I don't know. That's the mysterious thing about music. It's also weird that you can say with music much more than with language. I'm using all those words now to actually express in the direction where music is. But you never can touch that. I played with Eric Dolphy, and the last phrase on the album Last Eight is Eric Dolphy said, this is music. It's in the air, improvisation. You can never capture it again. Of course, it's on an LP, but he means when you play it, it can be a registration of something, but what it was, it's mysterious. And it should be like that. That's what people that was bringing the emotions up by people. If you control it, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
When I grew up, my parents spoke Hebrew to us because they're very interested in Jewish culture, not so much as a religious culture, but just as a culture that has a long history. But in terms of really religious, the way it's defined, I mean, I have spiritual feelings, and it's a mystery to me, but I don't really enjoy any type of organized religion because it starts to seem like a mafia to me after a while. I like the type of religion that talks about self-discipline and self-control rather than we're right, you're wrong, you die.
Religion brought most of the shit to the world. See where all wars are about. Even when you start in Ireland, it's the Christian against the Catholics. And then in the Middle East, what's all going on? No. I try to be a nice person, a human person, whatever that is, but religious, no way. No, I love to do it. Very happy to do it. But when they control me, I'm very scared of that, sure. If I see a dead bird laying in the street, I can't ask him where you go. You're just dead. So my philosophy is more, if I have a philosophy, it's carpe diem, do it now. We have to deal with that and making the best out of it by the time we're here. And where we're going, I've no idea, man. I think you're simply dead. By the time you grew older, we call it in Holland, the grave is yawning. So carpe diem, do it now, because there will be no other time. I
mean, I definitely think about dying and the people around me dying. And I think it's definitely part of, I mean, it's a paradox, it's part of life knowing that you're going to die. But it can also be something that sort of focuses you to try to really enjoy what's happening in your life at that point, even if it's not always going so well. That you try to make an extra effort to connect with people and to tell people that you love them. And, that's what's so sad, that how fragile everything is. You know, we're very sure of ourselves until we realize that it's not, there is no security in that. Everybody dies in the end. So probably there's nothing after death. And that's actually sort of a peaceful thought, that things are, this idea that after you die that you're going to see everybody that you ever knew in heaven. Wow, that could be pretty complicated too. I'm not sure that would be heaven for a lot of people. But in terms of the, you know, I guess I'm a skeptic, you know, that I don't really believe in that unless it could be proven. And I'm not sure how you would prove it. So I guess I'll find out, like everyone else, once I die, what it is. But part of me is sort of hoping that it's just nothing, and give other people the chance now to do their life. And that's the way it goes.